Jordi, when you look at how this game started and then going to the overtime frame, just what were some of the determining factors that led to the result?
We play extremely hard. Very proud of the guys. Obviously, the free throws were an issue. They continue to be an issue, and we'll keep doing what we're doing, and we're going to do it better. The fact that we fought against a team like this, to me, it means a lot to our group, and we know that that next step is going to help us break through against not just a good team, but a great team with an unbelievable player that put up an unbelievable performance. So proud of my guys.
I know you want to play fast, and you talked about just the free throws. And what did you see from defensively, and how did that kind of slow down the game for you guys?
I think our ball pressure was good. Obviously, this team, what they do is put the ball in Nicola's hands, and he controls the game, and that's why they don't turn it over. We want to create more turnovers, 5 for 3. Right there we lost because we had 9 for 11, even though I'm happy with having 9 turnovers for 11 points. But that's the nature of this team. We shot a wide open shot that I would take every single day by a very good shooter. Dennis made the right play. You got to live with it. And then in overtime, they were better in overtime. But, like I said before, very proud of our guys. We play with that energy and running the floor, especially in the first half. And then when you take it out after a free throw, it's really hard to run. So, that's why our pace got, stopped right there.
You talked about the open look that you got, I guess, at the end of regulation that you liked. I'm curious, what was the key for you guys in being so crisp and getting the looks that you wanted in the first half, being almost turnover-free, 1 turnover? And then did they change anything defensively to be able to force at least a few turnovers out of you in the second half? Is what you did in the first half something you can buy?
Yeah, they did. Bless you. They did change. Like, they put Nicola on Doe, put Aaron on Nick. They switched all their pick and rolls. Our screening's got to be better so when we, do what we're supposed to do, so Nick still can put pressure on the rim. So that's good by them, but I still think we found a way to get to the rim, especially towards the end. Dennis was very good, very smart, playing at a few situations, putting pressure on the rim, and putting Nicole involved in pick and roll. And again, they do what they're supposed to do because they're very well coached and they have experienced staff and players. We found a way. We shot a wide open 3, didn't go in, so be it. But yeah, to answer your question, they did make some changes, and we could have been better with turnovers. But again, like 9 turnovers for 11 points, you should have a chance to win a game. The 47 free throws to 27, that's a different issue, different conversation for a different day.
Jordi, in a game like this, obviously, there's a lot to parse through, but the bench played real over for you, especially for Zaire. So in a game like this, can you guys build on maybe the bench just kind of having the performance they did, just being able to keep you guys in this game, given how well Dennis and Cam played?
Yeah, it was great. Like, we need that energy from everybody that plays. We played with 10 players, and obviously some guys ended up with like really high minutes because of overtime. But I'm very happy to see not just Zaire, Nick, but also Jalen Wilson. So those guys were awesome. I think everybody, the bench was great. That's how you make runs, and basketball's a game of runs. So very, very proud of not just the bench, the starting players, and the guys that didn't play that supported their teammates.
Denver's last 2 possessions of regulation when you did not double team, was that a situation where you just prefer to give up a 2 than give up a 3?
Yeah, because we were up 3, and I know that Nicola's going to make the right play. And the reality was we ended up missing a free throw. That's why it ended up in a 2-point game. And I think also Aaron Gordon and Christian Brown made threes. You know, like, again, you got to pick and choose who you want to shoot the three. And good for them. They made those shots at the right time. And I would have rather have those guys take the shot than Michael Porter Jr. or Jamal. We're up 3. We're living into the 2 now with a 3. The problem was we missed the free throw. And it's okay. Missing free throw is okay. Like, I'm not. That's why they had the chance to tie the game, and we shot to win the game. So I think it was well played by our guys. You cannot control if the free throw will always go in, but I'm completely fine.
Hey, Jordi. I was just wondering what you made of Cam Thomas tonight. Just his, you talked about his engagement on both ends and his willingness to play the right way and do what you ask. So I'm just wondering if you thought that continued tonight, his performance overall.
I got to look at his potential assist. Probably I would have won a little bit more of, the assist. But again, if I look at the potential assist, I think CT played hard on both ends. He was engaged. A few of those shots, I'm happy with him shooting 8 threes. A couple of those shots that should have been fouls that they didn't call. And that's why right there I'm okay with my 47, but not with their 27, because Cam Thomas right now, I can tell you that he's one of the top scorers in the NBA, and he did not get treated like Trae Young in the first game. He shot 1 free throw to whatever. Today he didn't get treated the same way. So, I know that, like I said before, the NBA will do their job with training whoever they have to train. I think it's human nature to give a call to a 3-time MVP, NBA champion, and then you look at the other side and you don't do it the same way. But at some point, they'll have to look at CT, look at all our guys the same way. If it's, just has to be. But we'll keep fighting.
Last one, Brian.
Is there anybody that you know to a certainty already, other than the obvious injured players, that won't be available tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah, Nick is not going to play. Yeah, so it's basically part of the return to play with his minutes back-to-back, being cautious with his body, and this was part of the plan. So he did a great job. He played those extra minutes. Nick at 26. Right now we need a good rest and recovery, and then we'll take the next step. So again, very, very happy with him.
Thank you, Jordi.
Thanks.